right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, here he is. For my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea.
All right, commit the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
The fighters touch him up. Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
That was snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Oh, collar tie. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Choi gets back up again. Nicely done.
Big punch land. What a body kick.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking the damage strikes up top.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. He lands with the left. Nice hammer fist. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Potentially working on a leg attack here, DC.
It looks like he's attacking a heel hook. Oh, nice.
And he's out. Oh, hammer fist here by the Korean Super Bowl. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
20 seconds left.
Make sure he stays high.
Final seconds of round one. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Let's go, guys.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, that'll ring your bell. Head kick.
Boom! Big jab.
And now he lands a combination. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across. Oh, wow. Actually got the takedown.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Let's go.
Side control.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Wrist control.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Get those wrists. Control.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Let's go. Let's go. Finish this, guys. Come on.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finish.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound, or he can chase submission. He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
And he's out.
Come on, guys. Keep moving. Let's go.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom, or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching pre-up and making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Back to his feet. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Clean left punch followed by the right. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, so a nice combination sets up the takedown there. He is not a one-trick pony, mixing up the martial arts beautifully tonight.
He may have started as a wrestler, but you see now the finished product as he's able to throw those beautiful punches to set up his takedown.
Choi's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? 45 seconds remain in the round.
Listen, stay tight.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Maybe an opportunity to get a choke. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
This one's all you, man. You knocked him down, you're gonna knock him down again.
All right, are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, he landed the nice 1-2.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch switch.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Switch, he lands to the body. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
He's got a cut above the eye now.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Looks like maybe he's trying to get an arm underneath the chin.
He's side to side, trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh! This is the choke that your uncle used to do to you when you were little.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Choi's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. He's having his way with him here. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. And now he's got the takedown. Oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, takes it for takes it forward high. What a fantastic takedown.
1 minute. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 15 seconds to go. That knee might have landed there. Oh, and he connects connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Oh, nice jab.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Everything's landing, everything's working, just like in training.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Choi's eye really starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Nice punch there.
Double leg.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture.
Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, close guard now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Counter that hook.
Might be a submission attempt here,
I
champ.
mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Able to land the single ground strike there. Nice hammer fist.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
The Korean Superboy getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up.
Oh! He's got hurt here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Nice hammer fist. And really starting to make these shots count.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Choi's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Close guard. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beaten, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that ends the fight.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Let's go, finish this, guys, come on.
Ooh, what a punch.
All right, so he lands another takedown here, and he just continues to get his opponent to the ground. His opponent's done a pretty good job getting back to his feet, but can't stop the shot.
It'll finally start to exhaust him if he constantly goes up and down, up and down. He's got to split those legs and defend those takedowns before his opponent gets started.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Fifth and final round.
Oh, big punch land.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more using his strikes, he's landing.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Just misses with that one. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block the space, and he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. And ultimately, because he's such a great
See on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
it's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He is doing a really good job of relaxing. He's not panicking because he's getting choked.
Nicely done. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, that is some severe swelling. I hate to speculate, not a doctor, but you might be staring at a fractured orbital there. Choi gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Good stick.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Nice job defensively there as he keeps his hands up, not just protecting his face, but also what is a pretty significant shot.
You cannot allow that to get hit anymore, because the more it starts to split and the blood starts to go into the eye, it not only is damaging in terms of the...
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Nice hook.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. DC. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
straight right. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh, he might be out.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Joy gets back up again. Man, look at his torso. That just can't feel good. Look at the size of that bruise on his body, and you gotta think his opponent. Wow! Oh, big diving punch to the head. Dude's hurt. He's out!
Go get him.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy,
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful.